Good morning, Jillian Bamford here for our Sunday bar class through Berkshire Yoga, Dance, and Fitness. Make sure you have something to use as your bar today, back of a couch, heavy chair, countertop, railing, whatever you can think of that's going to provide you the stability for our bar work. A set of light weights, 1 to 3 pounds. If you don't have those, no sweat, just grab some water bottles or some soup cans. And then I'm also going to be using my Pilates ball for a little bit, but if you don't have that, no worries, anything can be done without it. And we're going to work through warm up, upper body, the bar, and then hit the mat for core work and cool down. So let's get started. Hopefully there'll be minimal interruption, kid interruption, pet interruption today. So you're going to go ahead and straddle your mat in a wide second position. So external rotation from the hips, nice, tall posture. We're already thinking about lengthening through the crown of the head. Nice rounded second position. So the arms act like a slope, front of the shoulders. And we're going to just take a plie down and up, down, up, down, and up. Knees track over the toes. And my shoulders are staying over my hips the whole time here. So I'm not going into a squat, weights evenly distributed. So make sure you keep that chest nice and proud, abs are in, neutral spine. You have 4, 3, 2, hold it here at the bottom, little pulses, nice and small. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Take a nice long reach through those fingertips to one side. Keep that lateral flexion side to side. And then come out of it, plie down again, other side. Come back to center, plie. And then you can go ahead and drop the right shoulder and then the left. Uh-oh, I see a message already. I hope it's nothing technical. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. That's all good. I'm not going to know you're leaving early. One more each side. Then lift up out of it. Step touch. So we plie, push off opposite leg, point to toe. Don't let those shoulders sneak up. Think about just lengthening the body. The best posture that you can provide right now. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it off. Bring those feet hip width. 5th position arms. High knee. Make sure those abs are in. If you need to take the knees lower, it's all good. Keep breathing. Make sure you can see those pinkies in your peripheral vision. We got 4 more. Then we add in the arms. 3, 2, last one. Here we go. With control. Last 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out again. Keep those feet hip width. 5th position arms. Lead with the foot, or lead with the knee, snap the foot out. High kick. Doesn't have to be high, maybe you're taking it a little bit lower. Down here, it's all good. 4, 3. Arms are next. Last one. We add in our arms. Here we go. Almost done and warmed up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Shake it out. Make sure you have your water. You can go ahead and grab your light weights or your water bottles. You can always skip your weights too, so keep that in mind. Feet are going to be hip width. We're going to plie, little tucks. I'm just pulling up through the front of the abs, tailbone towards the floor, shoulders over the hips. And I have the toes forward in that parallel position. Shoulders down and back. And we're going to bring it up. I'll show you this way too. So we're going to take some high biceps here. We're going to extend, squeeze it in. With control, make sure you're not snapping those elbows out when you extend. Abs are pulled in towards the spine the whole time, and we're keeping that strong elbow to shoulder. Last 8. Hammer curls are next. 3, 2, and 1. Now switch your grip so the weights are the long way. Squeeze it in. Make sure those shoulders are down and back. Abs are in, and we have that plie. So we're not straight legs, locked out knees, right? No sagging those arms. Keep it strong. Last 8. With control. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now bring it back to 90 degrees. From here, go out and in. So our magnet elbows. Squeeze in, extend. Squeeze, extend. If you have to put your weights down, it's all good. With control. And we're breathing. It's hard with the humidity, but we're doing it. Stay strong. 8. 4, 3, 2. Holding it on your last one. Little presses up, up. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend those arms, palms face each other. Bring your weights together. Let me grab my weights again. Tricep extension. So elbows frame the face. Weights are going to disappear behind the head. We lift it up. Lift it up. Nice and controlled. I need to grab my fan today. Keep it strong. 4 more. We're going to do a little pulse behind the head. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it down. Little pulses here. Nice and controlled. 3, 2. Hold it there. Squeeze those elbows in. Little squeeze. 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 For 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back out. Slowly bring it back. Goal post. We're going to extend the arms so palms are facing forward. And then do a little T curl here. Watch those elbows on the way out. And the elbow should stay lined up with the shoulder here. With control. Stay with me. You've got 8. 4, 3, 2. You're going to take an extension out. Little pulses to the sky. Keep it small. Stay with me. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower it down. Take a little stretch here, and then we're going to change our position for the rest of our upper body. So go ahead and hit the shoulders, arm across the chest. Other side. And then bring it up overhead, hit those triceps. Other side. And then if you need to hit those biceps too, you can go right ahead. And then from here, we're going to go first position, so heels together, toes apart. And I'm going to go ahead, oops, my mat's curled up here. I'm going to go ahead and step back like I'm about to do a curtsy lunge. But I'm going to keep that back leg fairly straight. My hips are squared off. Abs are in. Bring the arms to the front. And we're going to squeeze it back. Front row. So those elbows should land right behind the body. We're squeezing. Long line to the crown of the head. I know it's hard when you're trying to look up, watch the screen, right? See what I'm doing? See if you can just follow my voice for a second. Unless you have your device on the floor. Whew. 4, 3. I want you to go ahead and leave those arms extended. Last one, leave it here. We're going to go out and in. Out and in. I want you to create that resistance. Sink that weight into that front foot a little bit more. And if it gets too much, you can just sit here in a plie or that parallel hip width position. We've got 4 more, and then we're going to pulse it to the ceiling. Or at the top, not really to the ceiling. Woo! Last one, hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, little circles forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse direction. Switching to triceps next. Oh! You need to put down your weights at any time. Go right ahead. No shame. Keep those hips squared off. Sink that weight. It's a little bit of balance work here, right? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, palms facing in. I want you to bring those arms behind each other. Little pulses up. 4, 3, get ready to circle. 2, and 1. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now kick back position. Elbow acts like a hinge. Top part of the arm is not going to move. And again, if you have to come up, you can bring yourself into that parallel position or just a little plie. Stay with me. We've got 8, 7, 6. We got to do the other leg. 3, 2, hold it out. Little pulses here, nice and small. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Abs are in. And for the last 8, if you want to add a little pulse with the leg, or just lift the leg and try and balance, you can do that too. Let me come to this position. Back to this position. 4 more is all I need on this side. 3, 2, oh, I'm shaking, I'm waddling, it's okay. Whew. Take a figure 4, supporting side leading. Gotta repeat that on the other side. And then we're done with upper body. Whew. So heels together, toes apart. I'm gonna bring that, or extend that leg back, like I'm doing a curtsy lunge. Hips are squared. I'm gonna bring the palms facing in. Front row. So make sure we're not leaning too far, but you're not upright doing this. About 45 degrees, abs are in. Squeeze. And that supporting knees tracking over the toe. Should have brought a towel today, man. I'm starting to sweat buckets already. You do extensions next. We got 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it up and extend. Nice and controlled. I'm gonna grab a sip of water here. Last 3, 2, hold it up. Little pulses here. With control, so we're not jerking those arms. Hips are squared off. Really testing your balance here. If you come out of it, you can dive right back in. Don't beat yourself up. 3, 2, and 1. Little circles forward. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse direction. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring those palms behind us, or palms facing in, arms behind us, little pulses up. 4, 3, 2, get ready to circle. Little circles. Doesn't matter what direction. Knee tracks over the toe the whole time, so just make sure you're watching that knee's not buckling in here. 4, 3, 2, oops, I'm going into pulses. Kickbacks, we're on kickbacks. Elbow acts like a hinge, so I want you to make sure that you're not like swinging the whole arm, right? Elbow acts like a hinge with control. Drop the weights if you need it. Form over weight or reps, right? Oops, where am I? Doing great. Whew. You ready to pulse it up in 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Little pulse. Up, up. Balance is next. Again, it's optional if you need it, or it's optional. So if it's too much, stay away from it. Otherwise, and just stay right here. Little pulse of the leg. Like you're a puppet, and the arms and the legs are lifting at the same time. 4, 3, 2, maybe a little hold. Back to center, other side, figure 4. And we are on to the bar. In just a moment, make sure you stretch. Whew. Move my mat out of the way here. Grab your bar surface. Got my weights in the way here too, jeez. So we're going to start with parallel plies or calf raises. I'm going to add in the ball. If you don't have the ball, go ahead and bring the heels and toes into touch. If you've got a ball, maybe you got a playground ball, one of those rubber balls they sell at the grocery store, you can go ahead, put it between the thighs, above the knees. So again, not at knee level. Toes face forward, gentle press on the bar. So we got toes face forward, abs are in, rib cage closed off, like you're tightening a corset, shoulders down and back. Lengthen through the crown of the head, we lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep breathing. Nice and easy. We've got 8. You've got 4. Get ready to take your balance. Last one, hold it up. If you can, take your balance at the top. Slowly drop it down. I want you to flex the right foot off to the side. That left side, toes still facing forward here. If you lose your ball, you can go ahead and skip it. We're going to lift and lower. We only got 4 more, and then we're going to add in a ball squeeze. It's all about the ball squeeze. 3, 2, hold it at the top. We squeeze, lower down. So lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. Oh, hello, calves. Keep breathing. Doesn't have to be fast. I want that foot flexed, though. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Bring it back. Flex the right or left foot. Still got that ball. We lift and lower. Give me 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top. We got our ball squeezes to finish. Squeeze, lower down. Lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. Keep that foot flexed. Nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it back to center. Take your ball out for a moment. Extend one leg back. Other side. Now we're going to put our we're going to put our ball between the thighs for our plie work. So again, if you don't have the ball, we're going to still be working in parallel. If you don't have the ball, shift it in nice and tight. Everything squeezing up, thighs zipped up, abs are in. If you have the ball, between the thighs, toes face forward. Otherwise, you're in the same posture. Just adding that little extra something something with a ball. Gentle press on the bar. We lift up, lower down 2 inches. Little tucks. I'm just pulling up through the front of the thighs. Shoulders stay over the hips, tailbone towards the floor. From here, I'm just going to go 1 inch down, 1 inch up. I'm keeping my heels nice and tall here. If this is not in the cards for you today, you're not digging it, drop those heels. Do it with the feet flat on the floor. Woo! Stay strong. Keep it a small movement here. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Notice how my knees aren't fully straightening. Keep breathing. Woo! We've got 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Squeeze that ball for 10, 9, 8. Abs are in. Shoulders over the hips the whole time. Make sure that we're not sticking that butt out, right? Woo! 3, 2, Squeeze it in. From here, sink down 1 more inch. Go ahead and drop the right heel, lift it back up. Drop the left, lift it back up. Woo! That's too much. You can go ahead and just hold that pulse. So if you don't have the ball, again, everything's tucked in or zipped up. Think about that zipper. Woo! How are we doing out there? So it's nice and controlled. So my upper body isn't bobbing all around. Just those heels popping up and down. Give me 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. Retuck if you need it. It's okay if you're shaking. Comes with the territory. See if you can balance. Hands back on. Again, retuck if you need it. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Woo! We got this. Stay strong. So I want you to make sure, keep on with your 1 inch, 1 up, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. I want you to make sure you're not pressing the chest forward, sticking that tush back. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Nice and controlled. Knees are aligned. We got this. Give me 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the bottom. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, we're repeating the set. Whew. 1 more set after this. Those heel drops. Squeeze. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2. Hold it in. Sink 1 more inch. Oops, 1 more inch. I'm shaking all over the place. Drop that right heel, lift it back up. Drop the left. Just a couple of these. Again, if that's too much, go ahead and just take a little pulse here. Heels are high. You know, if you feel those heels are dropping down like this, don't work like this. Work flat. So if you can't lock down on those ankles, stabilize the ankles, just bring the feet flat. It's still going to be difficult, so don't feel bad. Are we ready? 1 more hold. So get each side 1 more time. Make sure you're tucked. Hold it. Choice to balance. And then release it. Take your ball out. Water if you need it. And then we're going to go ahead and stretch those quads. So keep the hips squared off. Doing awesome. Oops. There's my ball running away. So now we're going to come side of the bar. So that hand should just be slightly in front of you. Heels together, toes apart. Should have about an elbow's distance from the bar. Make sure you're not too close. And from our parallel position, heels and toes are in touching, thighs zipped up, we rock, back on those heels, natural first position. Keep a hand on the hip or extend the arm. From here, we're going to time to the outside leg. So it's out to the side and behind you, proud chest. Let me push back a little bit so you can see better. So I have a nice diagonal line from that back heel to the front big toe. I'm going to activate those glutes as I lift. Low, lift, low. My glutes are working the whole time here. So make sure you're not just lifting and your glutes are all relaxed. Squeeze. Proud chest. Make sure you're not leaning forward or putting all that weight into the shoulder. Keep squeezing. Whew. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Plie with that supporting leg, knee tracks over the toe, working leg along for the ride. Four more, we're going to hold it in our plie. Now, if this is too much, On your knees, you can go ahead and keep the knees straight, just not locked out. Woo. 3, 2, hold it down. Pulse that leg, squeeze the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Bring it back to first. Take that inside leg, figure 4. Other side coming your way. Flip over. Now you can take that extra stretch and hold it a little bit longer if you need it. Heels together, toes apart. Nice tall posture. Abs are in. Opposite side. Out to the side and behind you. Lift the arm or keep it on your hip. Squeeze the glutes, lift and lower. Now if you're feeling any pain or discomfort here besides that beautiful burn, decrease that range of motion with the leg. Rule of thumb. Easiest way in most bar exercises. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get ready to pulse. 3, 2. Hold it up. Little pulse. 8, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Plie that supporting leg. Lift it up. So as I plie, my knees track over the toes. 4, 3, dead weight with that supporting leg. Last one, hold it down. Squeeze those glutes, little pulses. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Bring it back down, back to first. Figure 4. Woo. And then you can get the other side if you need it. If you're still really tight, grab a swig of water. And then we're back in it. Side of the bar again. Now if you're in a position and it gets to be too much, one hand off the bar, especially if you're newer to bar, then go ahead, face the bar here. Give you that more stability, better stability. So we start in our parallel position. Make sure you have enough distance from the bar. Rock back on those heels so when you're in your natural first position, comes from the hips. Now if you're feeling any pulling, make sure that rotation did not come from the knee and that you're not trying to come out like ballet dancer style. This is ballet inspired, but it's fitness, right? So it's a smaller turnout here that's feasible for just about everybody. So from here, we're going to time to one leg out and then the other leg. So those heels should be just wider than hip width. And you may need to scooch depending on your bar situation. Just make sure you're not too far away. Arm comes out to second, and we're going to plie down. So remember, just like in our warm-up, my shoulders stay over my hips the whole time, knees tracking over the toes. You can add in arms if you like, or maybe you're good just staying here. Remember, we got both sides to do. Stay strong. Four more, we hold it down. Maybe you can take your plie a little bit deeper. Remember, we're not squatting here. 2, hold it here, little pulses. 8, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Right heel comes up. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. If this is too intense, drop the heel. Keep on with those pulses. 3, 2. Last one, hold. Now, gentle pulse back here. Back. So small. Micro. Back. back. Not in the cards for you, keep that pulse going. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Drop that heel. You can straighten the legs for a moment if you need it, and then come right back in. Left heel is up. Little pulses. Should have put my grippy socks on today. I feel like I'm going to slide all over my floor in a minute. Woo! 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Press back, back. It's so small, so small. So don't whip it forward, whip it back. Nice and small, small. Back, back, back. Stay strong. Make sure the opposite knee is tracked over the toe too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, land both feet on the floor. Option to come up on demi-point, releve. Take a balance. Ooh, you really might feel the shaking with this one. And I can feel I'm starting to sweat and my heels are going farther apart. So I'm trying to control that too. Working with what we got, right? Little pulses in that releve if you can. If not, keep the feet flat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. We're going to do 1 set of passe, and then we'll do everything on the other side. Then our bar work's done. So we're hitting that home stretch here. So you can plie, and then big toe towards inside opposite knee, lower down. So in your passe or your renere, you have those hips squared off, external rotation of the knee, big toe towards inside opposite knee. So not tree pose, big toe towards the indent in the knee. You can also bring it lower. Let's do this. As you come down, keep working. As you come down, I want you to make sure you don't press the chest forward, stick those hips back. Should be controlled. As I lower down, still have that neutral spine and my shoulders are over the hips. 4 more, we can do this. Then everything on the other side. 3, 2, you know I'm going to ask you to balance at the top. Hold it here. Abs are in. And release. Other side. So from that first position, tandu out, and then tandu out again. So those heels are just a little bit wider. Then hip width, plie. So we're not locking out on the way up. Shoulders stay over the hips the whole time. No squats here. Now there's nothing wrong with those, but that's not what we're doing here. Maybe add in some arms. Maybe you can take the plie a little bit lower. I feel like I'm way too close now. Four more. Then we hold it at the bottom. Last one here. Plie down again. Little pulses. 8. 3, 2, hold it here. Other side. 4, 3, 2, hold it here, drop it, oops, hold it, and then pulse back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it. I'm slipping all over the place. I apologize. Other side, little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, press it back, back, back. Keep it small, micro. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can release for a moment. Play it down again. See if you can take your balance. Little pulses. 8, 7. It's too much on demi-point. Flatten those feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Now we have a set of 8 plie passe. Then we're done with our bar work. We'll do a little stretch. Plie. Make sure you're not on top of your bar. Remember, big toe towards inside opposite knee. And we're focusing, we're shooting for a soft landing, but you might feel like a baby deer at first. It's all good. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Whew. Sorry about that. Oh, get out of the way. He jumped and hit the window thinking it was open. Whew. Scared me. Take your hold and passe here. And release it. Your bar is away. Let's stretch it out. Quad stretch. Hips are squared off. Other side. Can you get out of the shot, please? Ugh. I knew there'd be some type of interruption here. And then release, figure 4. Then we'll be hitting the mat. Other side. And then bring it out wide. Toes are parallel. Straight legs. Reach. And then slowly roll up. Grab your drink or grab some water. Grab your mat. Let's finish strong. All right. All right, let's get our planks out of the way. Normally do those in the beginning or in the end, but let's just get it out of the way. All right, so whatever variation of plank you want to do, you can be on your knees, forearms or straight arms. See, I'm going to be out of the shot again. So get into your position. Forearms straight on knees. Whatever you gotta do. Here we go. Make sure those hips are tucked under. 1 minute here. Shoulders pulled away from the ears. So make sure we don't have our tush stuck up. So we're not holding our plank in a downward dog type position, right? Oh, I'm going to slip all over the place. We're halfway there. Just over there. Stay strong. Oh, I'm sliding. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Press it back, child's pose. And then slowly bring it up, side planks. So we're going to do a side plank for a minute. We're going to add a couple different movements options here. You still can only hold it for the 30, that's all good. So forearm parallel to the mat, shoulder and elbow lined up. You can do this on your knees. Hips are always stacked, whatever position. Both legs extended, or I like to extend that top leg. Here we go. You can extend your arm or keep your hand on the hip. See, I'm sliding already. So I'm going to start just a little pulse. Start my timer. Little pulse at the top. Little pulse. Bring those shoulders away from the ears. Let me see if I can get more in the shot here. Sliding everywhere. Now I want you to go 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Keep it strong. Oh, sliding. Stay strong. If you need to take a moment's rest, that's fine, but then I want you to dive back in if you can. We've got 15 seconds left. Now we can go into a little twist. I want those hips to stay lifted. Reach and extend. Reach and extend. I'm sliding all over the place. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip over, other side. So same thing. Thought my mat was grippier, but I guess not. All right, hips are stacked. Whatever variation you need to take here, I want you to make sure those shoulders stay under the hips. You might need to adjust as you come up if you're sliding all over the place like me. So a little pulse at the top. Hips are stacked. Keep that shoulder away from the ears. Now we go 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. You can keep your hands on your hips too if you need to. Oops. And then add that rotation, last 15. If you're good staying here or holding it here, you can do that too. 5. We got this. Oops, there's my timer. We are good. Slowly come up, roll it out. Maybe take a couple wrist circles. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my ball. You can do this without the ball. I want you to lower down on the mat. Legs come to a strong tabletop. Ball goes between the thighs. Make sure it's not at the knee joint. Hands stacked behind the head. We're going to go 1, 2, 2 count curl. So 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Elbows wide, getting those shoulders off the mat. Stay strong. Four more, we're going to go into 1 count. Last 2. Last 1. Now we're just going to go up, down, up, down. Make sure we're not pulling on the neck. And we're not pulling that chin into the chest. Shoulders come off the mat. Inhale, exhale. Doing great. Four more, we're going to add in a little combo here. Well, we got one more thing to do, then we'll combo. Whew. Actually, no, we're going to dive right in. I'm indecisive. We're going for it. Last one, hold it at the top. Release the head if you can. Little pulses here. Then we'll go into our combo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And slowly lower down. You can stack those hands behind the head again. We're going to go crunch, reverse, crunch, reverse, crunch, reverse crunch, crunch, reverse. Doesn't have to be fast, so worry more about taking the proper form, not rushing through it. Full effort here. I'm not talking about number of reps, I'm talking about form. Let's give it 8 more. Then we're going to stay in reverse. Four, 3, 2, last one. Stay with that reverse crunch. You can go ahead and put the hands down by your side if you like. Abs are pulled in. With control. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Release to take your ball out. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. And we're going to finish with bicycles. Then it's stretch time. We got this. Make it count. So opposite elbow, opposite knee. Exhale. Stay strong. I know it's burning. Four, 3, 2, last one. Release it. You are done. Let's stretch. Give yourself that hug. Deep inhale and exhale. Feel free to rock back and forth. Give your back a little massage here. Maybe stir the legs around one direction. And then other direction. Tabletop, legs again. Figure 4 stretch here. Foot's flexed, ankle over opposite knee. Thread the arms through the legs and bring the legs slightly towards you. And then release, other side. Thread the arms through. then release it. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Feel that nice stretch through the hips. And we're going to slowly roll up. Come to seated. And do that same thing from the mat, bottoms of the feet together. And you can either hold on to those ankles or the tops of the toes. And then you can extend the right leg, bring the left in. Keep that lateral flexion, shoulder down, side to side. Keep that hip anchored. And then back to center. Release that left side. Bring the right in, hip stays anchored down. Ooh. Shoulder stays down, side to side, so make sure we're not leaning forward. And then release both legs. Option to flex the feet or maybe do little circles here. Or flex and point, up to you. I'm going to keep mine flexed. Slowly rock my pelvis slightly forward. You can come down on your forearms. Maybe you can come a little bit deeper with that stretch. Don't force it. Breathe into it. And then slowly walk the fingertips back in. And then from here, extend the arms, rotate to one side, walk those fingertips towards the foot. And then back up, back to center, other side. Walk it back in, back to center, and we'll take our time coming to standing for our final plie. When we get to the top, go ahead and come to your wide second. Oh, I'm going to slip all over the place here. Wide second, plie down, arms to second. You can come into that releve if you choose, or keep it flat. Hands come to the heart. We're just going to take that last moment to reflect how we carved this time out for ourselves. We remembered self-care Sunday, right? Awesome job. Thank you so much. You guys did great. And I'll see you for our last Wednesday class in a couple of days. Have a great rest of your weekend. And happy Father's Day to all you dads out there.